There's a history of modern technology that could be told through the lens of APIs. So, in the early days of computing, back in the era of giant mainframes, API connections were very simple. They were few and far between. They were the quiet back channels of the tech world. But then the world changed. The internet boomed. Mobile phones obviously put a supercomputer in everyone's pocket. And the cloud gave us limitless storage and computing power. But with each new leap in tech, the number of APIs exploded. Suddenly, every company, not just tech companies, realized that they needed to be part of that interconnected world. Your bank needed to connect to the budgeting app, and your airline needed to connect to the weather services. In a lot of ways, APIs became the building blocks for our modern economy. Now, that explosion of APIs brought positive changes, but it also created a new kind of chaos. Imagine a library where every book is written in a different language with a different organizational system. That's what started to happen in the digital world. And this is the problem of fragmentation. As more and more APIs are built by different teams in different ways, the ecosystem just becomes this complete tangled mess. And the fragmentation has real world consequences. For businesses, the cost and complexity of building and managing all of those connections has skyrocketed, and simple projects have become months-long headaches. For developers, the people actually building all of these services, the experience has just become completely soured. Rather than spending their time creating, they're oftentimes spending their time wrestling with inconsistent, poorly documented, and fragile APIs. The very tools that were meant to help them build are now, in many cases, holding them back. And now we're entering a new era, one that's rich with AI and even these independent AI agents, these intelligent systems that will act on our behalf. So the need for clean, consistent, and reliable APIs is probably more critical now than it's ever been in the past. The growth of the API economy has made our world more connected and more capable than ever before. But to build for the next wave of innovation, we first have to tame the complexity and the fragmentation that came with all of these changes. And that is why Kong is so obsessed with APIs, because we see that APIs are at their core the foundation for the future of tech. By providing the tools to manage the entire API lifecycle from creation all the way to consumption, we're solving for that complexity and for that fragmentation. So you can just focus on building.